This is Lucid on the 5-minute time frame. Here are your price targets for Wednesday. We ended the day at $2.35, up 8.80%. To the north side from where we are takes us to the middle of the trend and the baseline at roughly $2.39. Above that, at another level of resistance and a potential take profit area, 254. Above that, 261, and do not hold your breath for price to get to this level, $2.69. If we do wick to that level, I will anticipate a sell-off as people take their profits and they run. They will lock in and they will leave. Now, to the south side takes us to roughly 224, another level of support. Below that, 217, and at -4 standard deviations, don't anticipate price to get to this level on Wednesday. In the future, perhaps, just not on Wednesday, and if we do, it is going to get bought up. That takes us to 209. Now let's talk about the gaps and the lines that I have drawn out. Now this gap is just a tiny one. Normally I wouldn't even bother to mark it out, but because it's right in my face, and if you have not ever drawn out a chart, it is helpful. All right, that will take us down to 217. We gapped up, so whenever it fills, it will fill to the downside, but right now we are in an upward channel, moving farther away from this touch point. Now, this line right here represents a line that I bought in at 226, and I bought in February 25th at $2.26. The reason I'm going over this is because I sold out some shares today, and I sold out at 244. Yeah, that doesn't look like much, but it was, if I got that right, 226 and 244. Yep. I was going to say, I think it was 7 point something percent. Yeah, 7.96%. I moved it, so it got wonky. So this morning, it ran. When I looked at it, I did not look at it until after 7 o'clock, and I thought, oh, I think I just missed my opportunity. And it was right here, 247. So I got out at 244, and I think it was somewhere around here when I saw it. So this is my buy-in line, and how I like to color code this now, I try to make everything consistent. If I no longer own this lot, I will change the color to this light pink. I have sold out of that, and this line right here I have sold out of as well at 234. I've played this thing many times. This thing has cratered. I bought in before it became Lucid with Capital something group, when Stockmo and everybody was hyping it up. Oh, I should have said a stop loss, let me tell you. So I no longer have FOMO, I should say. Not something I do anymore. I don't care. I've taught myself how to read the chart, and I do everything on my own. I don't even listen to pretty much anyone else. But I do like puppy trades. I love puppy trades, and Amit too. A YouTuber named Amit, and a couple other people. But anyway, when I look at their stuff, it's for fun, and I do like their technical analysis. I don't like the hype. Okay, so that is where I sold out. Oh, right here is when I sold out at 244, and that line is green, so I only use this green line for when I sell out. And I don't know what this blue line is, since I have not looked at this in so long. I think this used to be my middle of the trend line, so I've done different colors now. I'm more consistent, but I think because I marked that out, this purple line, so close to this blue line, and I marked that out on March 3rd of 2025, so only in March. So no, that would not be my middle of the trend line. Oh, I think I was thinking about selling this previously, and I missed my opportunity. That's what that was. Okay, I'm deleting it. And silly me, I am so myopic. I was so myopic about this morning because I was busy, but I never looked left. And had I looked left, I would have seen there was a gap that will take us to this level. Let me extend this out. I have these in 2 greens. This was also a previous take profit area for me, I believe at 260. So this gap, look at, we touched here, went berserk, and then I'm still now waiting for it to close. But if I were playing a longer game, I would hold out to this level and sell. But I didn't do that because I did not look left. And that's the problem. All right, this gap is going to fill at some point, taking us to 260, to an area we've been to before, actually where I sold before. Okay, so keep that in mind. We are not there just yet, but if we continue to go up, because we are in an upward channel, this could touch, oh, actually tomorrow, Wednesday, could touch Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, possibly, if we continue to make small movements upward. Let me make sure this color. So that is my, let me just move that to this color to make it a little more obvious. And that's my previous sell line. This is my gap box, just for now anyway, because it sits on top of the other thing. Okay, so that's it. Now, I have not looked at this ticker in a very long time. And today I did turn on the buy and sell signal, which I do not use and did not use. I like to put it on for you guys to see. But again, it's close to this support line, and look at that. The buy signal activated. And this sell signal, when I looked at it without the bot, that's a clear sell signal. Yeah, could we get to here? Definitely. Could we get to the outer band? Maybe, maybe not. You'll lose out on an opportunity to sell, and then you'll have to wait possibly a long time for it to come back to that level. So it depends on your trading strategy. Do what makes you comfortable. But in the long game, it should close out. Otherwise, they will just go out of business. All right, so we gapped down. So I anticipate this one to fill to the downside because, sorry, we gapped up. See that? And that, congratulations. If you played the long game from this part, we went up to go down. And that took us to 287. So that is no longer a threat to our account. That is done. Look at this gaping hole here. You cannot unsee a gap once you start marking it out and you play it. Now I've got to change this back. I'm going to do this color. Come on. Okay, so that will take us to what? And when? That I can't say just yet. I'm not going to say, but that will take us, well, I'll tell you when. If we continue to go up, which you know we won't, we'll be all over the place, but that could touch somewhere the week of March 24th, if better days are ahead. That will take us to 305. All right, that's okay. And then we have this gap. Okay, now at this point, I'm better off switching over to the 15 so I can keep extending it because it will only let you go back so far. Oh gosh darn it, Command Z. I sold here at one point for 11%. I bought here, sold here at 260. And I know I've made a 3% return somewhere else. I don't know. I'll have to look at this in the daily time frame to see it better. But again, I've done this a couple times. Clawing back. This is a dangerous ticker. It's whipped us around. And it ran today because, or most likely because Morgan Stanley, it says, upgraded Lucid from sell to hold, noting new opportunities after a leadership change and support from Saudi Arabia to tackle geopolitical challenges. Well, my neighbor has a Lucid. He bought it for probably $130,000, and then his brother-in-law bought one too, and they are not cheap cars by any means. But they have more money than a lot of people I know, besides the government. I'm saying that facetiously, okay? Just playing around here. All right. That is a gap to the downs. Oh, what am I marking it out? It already closed at 209 on February 28th, and that opened up December 5th of 2024. What is, oh no, yeah, December 6th, sorry. What is the other one? What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, that's this gap, I think. Yeah, oops. Let's see, look, too many gaps. Oh, it was just a small gap and it closed right away. So look at that. I extended it out because I have not looked at it in so long and cleaned it up. Okay, I'm not going to waste your time going through all these gaps, but that took us to 210. But just know that I have many gaps to clean up. Yeah, this thing was in a free fall. Okay, and there. So let me just show you now on the daily and give you price targets on the daily. And then you can see what looks like a mess, but it's not. I know exactly what everything means. That closed out here. This one closed down here, but I'm marking this on the daily when I should be doing this on the 5-minute. Okay, all these need to be updated at some point. Now for your price target, see how that didn't line up on the daily, but when I marked it on the 5, it did. Just keep that in mind if you do not know that. Okay, we ended the day at 235. Here we go. So to the north side of that, at the middle of the trend, takes us to 270. That's all I'm going to call out. To the south side, 173. But turn on your VWAP and it'll give you other, well, not on the daily because it doesn't really work, on the 5-minute, and it'll give you some guidelines too to help you. But earnings is coming up May 12th. And where else did I trade this? Oops, gosh darn it, Command Z. I bought some here, but where did I sold some off at 416, December 12th buy. Well, I bought it, but I also sold it. Anyway, so February 12th, sell at 376. So I've been sort of all over the place with this one. Oh, here's that 3% one I did. And then, oh gosh darn it. Apparently I sold it here at 11% too. But I am not, I'm a very particular, I'm particular now with the buy-in for Lucid. I'm just doing it trolling and trying to get it way cheaper. So I'm not a buyer up here. I will wait and I'll probably miss out, but not buy until down here, but preferably down here. But again, we may never get there. Okay, that is it for Lucid. If you watched Formula One this weekend, which I did, race is now, that's Ferrari, at 446.43, down 1.7%. And if you notice, during the race, all of a sudden, Louis Vuitton is now sponsoring Formula One. Now it's so mainstream, it cracks me up. And Rolex is gone, which shocked me because they rotated out, because that has been a staple. Yeah, I was shocked. Needless to say, I just said it. Okay, and that is a look at Lucid. Now here is a look at your heat map. Lots of red on the board. NVIDIA down 3.43%, AVGO 3%, Microsoft down 1.33%, Apple down 0.61. And earlier I did a video on NVIDIA because the CEO spoke today apparently for like 2 hours without a teleprompter. I'm impressed. But he is a fantastic speaker. All right, that does it for me. If there is a ticker you want me to go over, please let me know. Have a great trading day.